The vision was to bring competition to market, innovative technology, and then through progressively providing products to our clients so that we could compete with the other exchanges. We've built technology that is scalable. We've proven ourselves to be able to do it across asset class. We've advocated for the members, writing different comment letters, and given where market structure is these days, and it's really at the forefront of the conversation, being able to represent what members want has been important.
It's been 5 years since MemX was announced. What's been accomplished since then?
We're really proud of what we've been able to accomplish in 5 years. We have actually been able to build out and diversify across 3 different business lines. So first of all, we built out our equity exchange first. We launched through the pandemic. During the pandemic, we launched the equity exchange and quickly, fastest growing exchange, quickly became the 6th largest exchange in the US, and now we're worth a 3% market share. Since then, we also launched our options exchange. So we launched that this past September. We just completed our rollout of all of the lines, and we are approaching 2% market share already in the options market. So really excited about that. Finally, the third line of business that we've launched is licensing and running our tech for other exchanges. So we started doing that about a year ago, and we've been building that up. So really proud of what we've been able to build across those 3 different business lines. I would say is what I think I'm even more proud of is the culture that we've been able to build. So we really, when we started MemX, I knew that culture was one of the most important things that you needed to build when you're building a startup, and we really focused on that. So focusing on culture and building a great culture has allowed us to deliver all these things in such a short time period.
MemX is selling technology to other exchanges. Who uses your technology, and why choose MemX?
We have a pretty diverse set of clients using our technology. They vary across asset class. They also have different demands, such as 24/7 trading. What's unique about what we built is we built a common platform that we run our exchanges off. So it's asset agnostic. So you have a common platform that we run our equities exchange off of, you run our options exchange, and it's the same technology that we're providing to our market tech clients. That's one of the big reasons why they like what we're able to provide. We can add asset classes very quickly. We had a client and it took us 6 months to add their asset class, and we're using that same underlying technology. They also like us because of time to market, so we can deliver very quickly. And then finally, the fact that we are running the same technology that they're using. So any enhancements we make, they get the benefit of.
Where does MemX stand on the matter of tick size reform?
Of all the proposals, I think it's the one that, if done right, it will get the broad support from the industry. So even before the major proposals came out from the SEC, MemX advocated for tick size reform. We were really pushing for half and penny ticks in tick constrained stocks and reducing the access fee by a commensurate amount to 15 mils. So what I would say is if the SEC moves forward with it and does it in a manner that is something like what I just said, and obviously the devil's in the details in terms of what actually they do deliver, I think it would get broad support, and so there's a chance that it could get through. Obviously, if they do it differently, it could go in many different directions, from a lot of letters to potential lawsuits. But if done correctly, I think tick size reform could absolutely really improve markets. So that's one that we've advocated for a while, and we think it could help end investors and really put money back into retail and in investor hands.
MemX works 100% remotely. How have you built a company culture while remote?
So we started out, we were together for about 9 months before COVID hit. We were quickly able to go home because everything we built, at least internally, was cloud-based. We adapted very quickly. Then we had to go launch our markets. And I will tell you, initially, all of our tech folks were a little concerned, how do we launch a market, but we're not all in the same room. But after we did our first UAT, we realized that all the tools we had, Slack, and Zoom, that we're actually more efficient. People are accessible when they need them, but they feel like they have freedom, and the same freedom to have dinner with their kids, then come back and do more work. Launch the exchange in the morning. Some people are up at 4 or 5 in the morning. We have to have the exchanges ready in the morning, or we support 24/7. So having that flexibility has been really attractive to be able to attract employees and keep them excited about what they're doing. We still do things like we get together pretty much quarterly as a group to really build to build friendships, get to know each other, so that when you're back on Zoom, you have those relationships. Our leadership team meets once or two times every quarter to make sure that we're together and really focused.
Can you tell me about your members-only jackets?
From the day we announced launching Members Exchange, the first thing everybody said, even if they weren't in the industry, friends of mine, they said, well, am I getting a members only jacket? And so we didn't do it, but now that we're 5 years old, we think it's time. So we now have members only jackets. We're proud to be able to offer these to our clients.